Hey everybody, we're here at Spokane Valley Marine sitting in a brand new 521R that they got in. Watched a lot of videos on the 521R online. However, the thing that I noticed and a lot of people ask me about is why isn't there a video highlighting the actual storage compartments and what you can put in them on the 521R, 520, etc. So today we're going to talk about what fits in a 521R and our standard tackle trays that we all use, and how many you can put in and where they go, and the differences from the old 521Ls versus the new models, the 521Rs. So as we first look here, you have a big compartment just like the 520L had in front of the driver's spot. It's housing the box for the active target from Lowrance, and these boxes fit in it very nicely sideways, long ways, and up. It's probably not going to quite fit, but you could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5, maybe 6 tackle boxes in this big compartment. And not interfere with your controller box for your active target. And that's awesome. Awesome deal there. And they have a fuse box in there, and all the compartments are lined with the rubber matting. So as you move forward, this is a rod locker storage compartment, and it's shelved instead of tubes in it. There's shelves for your rods. It kind of eliminates a little up under storage, but being shelves, it's really nice. And you could put tackle up in there, that'll go in there. You can put bumpers in there if you don't want to use it for rods. You have a shelf in here with a bungee, so if you want to put some of your scents and stuff, that'll go in there nice and easy. And you can put all your other gear right there. So that's a nice compartment. Lose a little bit with the shelf being on this side instead of just storage, but you know, you could store rods on this side. I think it takes up to about a 7.5 foot rod or so on this side. I'd have to look it up again. But that's a great compartment there. Nice size, nice and roomy with hydraulic shocks. Now we get on to the other side. The old 520, the 520Ls and the Z models had on the 21s actually had a compartment back here like a cooler. They've eliminated that and made just a huge rod locker in here. And once again, it's shelved instead of tubes, so you can really stack up the rods. And I think these will hold up to a 8.5 or 9 foot rod in the side. So that's pretty awesome. So really, a lot of the pros right now are using the side lockers and just stacking them up with all the rods, and then using the center one more for their storage now. So just splitting the rods on the side, getting your center of weight in the middle. And once again, you can put tackle boxes in here or however you want, extra storage, or use it for rods on both sides. We'll move here to the center. And here's the money bag right here. So as you can see, this is a brand new boat, so it's full of all your electronic stuff. Comes with, and Lucas Marine or Lucas provides a lot of cleaners and oils and stuff for you. Comes with the boat when you buy it. Here's the shelving, and it's a tube system still in the middle for your rods. You can put a bunch of rods in here, up to 9 foot rods or better. Also on the side, this is where we store all these tackle boxes. So in the 521Rs, you can actually put 4 of these boxes on each side. So that's what it holds, 4 on each side. Got a nice shelf in this one also for scents or day tackle. Nice little storage spot, plenty of room. A lot of the pros now are stacking all their 3,700 boxes down the middle and on the sides, because you got plenty of room on each side for plenty of rods.
With the new R boat, you can actually put rods on top of your 3,700s after they're in the center. It's deep enough compartment now.
Yep. So that's a great point by Dan here at Spokane Valley Marine, is they've set it up so, and I can show that real quick. We'll just move a couple of these boxes so you guys can see that, hey, look how low that is. It's nice and deep. Tackle underneath, You can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rods at least on top, and then you can stack them if you want, and you can have storage underneath it also. So that's another great advantage to the new model, just utilizing more and more storage capacity versus some of the older models that we used to have. So we move along. Now this, I recognize right away. Look how deep this cooler is. I use my cooler on my 520L as actually my day go tackle for the day. I like to just be able to have it all sitting right there with my scale. This is nice and deep. You can put a lot of stuff in it. Once again, you could probably put some 3700 tackle boxes down in it, some smaller ones. You can even stand them up if you wanted to. There's shelves in there for day stuff, or you could use it for a cooler. It's a pretty awesome compartment. It's definitely a lot bigger than the 2020 520L that I have. As we move along, our model now is put rubber decking in the middle, which is just an awesome feature. It's really great that they've had that. Also, they put handles here in the center. It gets pretty rough out there on some of the lakes. Some of the guys hold on up here in the front. Hey, they got holds in the center, which is awesome. You come to the middle, you have an automatic phone charger now in the middle right there. It's shelved out. It's got USBs that you can plug in to charge also. Nice deep container there for your gear. But the seats on the R models they both slide forward. Right behind this seat is an actual rod or
net holder.
And on my L, I've been putting the net there ever since I got the boat. So it's great that the R's now have that. You step over to the compartments behind, which is, we call it the co-angler compartment behind the passenger. That's a nice deep compartment. It holds a lot of tackle. Once again, your trays will go in there, stack right up. You got a shelf on the side. You put your cold gear in there, or a bunch of tackle, and the other side is exactly the same. So that about wraps it up. There is one other feature we have here on the R models that is pretty handy that they came up with. If you open up the battery compartment, you have all lithium batteries, and you have a line spooler. So you can put a couple spools of line in there if you need to. Nice little handy compartment. And once again, it comes with lithiums and then your cranking battery. So pretty much decked out. Power poles, got the Lowrance Ghost on the front, an active target. She's ready to go. One other feature that they just put out too with the R's that I did fail to mention is that the shelf system. So this unit came with a 12 that's built in. However, there's a shelf system. You can get them with, I think Bass Boat Technologies is just providing the mount, but there's a mount that comes here, and you can have two 12s here along with the mount and two 12s in the front, right from Ranger, all wired up and ready to go.
You can actually mount two 12s on the regular Lowrance brackets right there, so you don't have the expense of another mount.
Yeah, that's great. So that's why they put the shelf in there.
Yes.
So there you go. So that works really well. It's all digital now. Everything on the dash, and even keeps track, I think, of live well temperature.
Yes, sir.
So that's impressive, especially on those hot days. So thanks, everybody. If you've got any questions, leave me a message. I'll be posting this up on the Facebook page, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.
You bet.
I'm
Thank
out.
you so much.